If I were to ask you about the most famous painting you've heard of in your entire life, whether you're interested in art and paintings or don't know much about them, your answer would simply be the Mona Lisa. It's the painting where a serene woman observes everything around her. Her eyes seem to move everywhere, filled with curiosity. Wherever you stand, you'll find her observing you, her eyes subtly following you as you gaze at her. She smiles, a strange smile, eerie to some, delightful to others. Despite her silent smile, it speaks volumes. The Mona Lisa is one of the most enigmatic paintings, holding many secrets and sparking a considerable debate. Does the Mona Lisa's eye really follow you? And if so, how can a painting made of colors and paper have eyes that seem to move left and right? Most importantly, why is this painting so famous? It's so famous that you, your friends, and even your neighbors know its name. By the way, what does Mona Lisa even mean? Welcome, I'm Jessie, and this is a segment from Midnight Musings. We'll answer why the Mona Lisa's eye seems to follow you. Before we dive in, if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon to receive our videos as soon as they're out. If you're unfamiliar with the term Mona Lisa, or why it's named so, allow me to explain. Mona in Italian means lady, and Lisa is the name of the depicted lady. When you put these words together, it becomes the name of the painting, Lady Lisa. Now, who is this Lady Lisa exactly, and why is she so famous? What's the story behind her fame? The Mona Lisa is a painting by the Italian artist Leonardo da Vinci from the 16th century, a long time ago. The reason for its fame lies in several aspects. The foremost is the new painting technique that da Vinci employed, using a 3D approach, combining side and frontal perspectives in a single artwork. This gave the painting a three-dimensional and lifelike appearance. Da Vinci revolutionized art by depicting subjects not just from one side, as was common at the time, but in a more immersive manner. Consider the image in front of you right now. If you compare it to the Mona Lisa, you'll feel that the Mona Lisa is a vivid, lively portrayal full of life, beauty, and exquisite detail. Da Vinci's method of portrayal and lifelike rendering made him the first in the world to use such a technique, influencing artists who followed, ultimately shaping the art we see today. It's worth mentioning that this wasn't the only innovation da Vinci introduced in the realm of art. He also pioneered a new style of coloring known as sfumato, used in the Mona Lisa. This technique, characterized by gradual blending of colors without distinct lines, was groundbreaking at the time. Moreover, the painting is full of mysteries and wonders. Da Vinci left behind a vast world of secrets, mysteries, and optical illusions within this artwork. Starting with her enigmatic smile, the Mona Lisa's serene yet peculiar smile has puzzled researchers throughout history. There's something remarkable about it. When you're joyful and look at the painting, her smile seems to reflect happiness back to you. Conversely, when you're sad, her smile appears melancholic, mirroring your emotional state. The most famous aspect of the Mona Lisa is her eyes. Initially, let's dispel the myth that her eyes move or follow you, as some might imagine. The whole concept revolves around da Vinci's technique of perspective. He painted her eyes at a 30-degree angle, meaning if you stand directly in front of the painting, her eyes seem to look straight at you, a very normal occurrence. Even if you move a step to the right, her gaze still appears directed towards you, as if you're standing right in front of her. This effect is due to da Vinci's perspective, and if you move beyond 30 degrees, her gaze won't follow you anymore. The painting is designed for that 30-degree space. In conclusion, the greatness lies in the fact that the painting seems to look at you as much as you look at it. In itself, it was an achievement. When you think about it, it's remarkable. Throughout our lives, we look at paintings and contemplate them. But now, with da Vinci's style of painting, we've given them the chance to look back at us, just as we gaze at them. One day, the Mona Lisa was in the Louvre Museum in Paris, and people were visiting as usual. Everything was calm and beautiful, and suddenly, on August 22, 1911, the museum visitors discovered that the Mona Lisa wasn't there. They found an empty space where the painting used to hang. France woke up to the news of the Mona Lisa's theft, and the painting remained missing for 2 years, with no information about its whereabouts. But over time, details began to surface gradually. There was an Italian man named Vincenzo who worked as a glassmaker in the Louvre. On August 21st, he took advantage of the museum being closed to the public, removed the painting, dismantled its frame, wrapped it in his clothing, and left the museum without anyone noticing. He hid the painting in an abandoned apartment for 2 years. When he returned to Italy, he contacted an Italian artist named Alfredo Geri and offered the painting to him, stating that Italy had more rights to it because Leonardo da Vinci was Italian, and France had no right to possess an Italian artifact. Alfredo informed the police and reported Vincenzo. They apprehended him. Subsequently, the Italian government took possession of the painting and displayed it in an Italian museum called the Uffizi Gallery. The world knew that the Mona Lisa had resurfaced and was in Italy. France began negotiations with Italy to reclaim the painting. It led to heated disputes, almost severing political ties between the two countries. France was desperate to reclaim the painting, and in the end, after negotiations, the Mona Lisa returned to its place in Paris. But this time, they placed it in a bulletproof glass frame to prevent another theft. Interestingly, during the trial of the person who stole the Mona Lisa, when asked why he did it, he claimed it was because she resembled his deceased lover. Who exactly is the lady depicted in the Mona Lisa? Researchers continued to delve deeply into this matter, and various opinions and theories emerged. Some suggest she's Leonardo's mother or his lover, while others propose she's merely a creation of imagination. There's even a peculiar theory that suggests the Mona Lisa is Leonardo da Vinci himself, with subtle facial alterations to resemble a woman. They even found some resemblance between the Mona Lisa's face and da Vinci's, although the most accepted and plausible theory is that the Mona Lisa is a woman named Lisa Gherardini, the wife of a Florentine merchant named Francesco del Giocondo. He commissioned da Vinci to paint his wife as they celebrated the birth of a new child. Da Vinci took years to complete the painting, and for unknown reasons, he didn't deliver it to Francesco or his wife. Over time, it became the possession of France and stayed in various royal households until it settled in the Louvre Museum. This information was shared by the historian Giorgio Vasari, who wrote da Vinci's biography and was acquainted with him during his lifetime. He's the one who coined the name Mona Lisa in reference to Lisa. In conclusion, here's one last tidbit. The Mona Lisa wears a thin, transparent veil over her head and forehead, a common accessory for princesses in the past. Perhaps you hadn't noticed it before. This was the first episode on our channel, where we tackle the questions that keep you up at night. What are the questions that puzzle you when you're lying awake at night? Write to us in the comments under the video, and if you liked the video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more episodes. And for those who are new, subscribe and hit the bell icon to receive our videos promptly. See you in the next episode.